be honest with you, there's no rehabilitation going on in prison unless you rehabilitate yourself. You gotta go in there and survive. You even checking in or whatever. You doing what you gotta do. People just trying to get home. And then they get in there and all kinds of stuff falling apart while they in there, right? So even when you get upstate and get in prison, depending on where you go and what's going on, the politics of that, you probably ain't rehabilitating. You ain't really you taking programs to go see people on the other side of the jails and stuff like that that you might know. It's not necessarily for the most part rehabilitation. A lot of times we be in there planning our major comeback. Oh yo, when I get home this time, I'm gonna get a bunch of bricks. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna use Shirley house instead of Melissa house. I'm gonna do it this way. You know what I mean? And the guys that's in there who know better, they ain't getting out. It's too late. And then it's the young old thing with it's like nobody respects each other. Like them old niggas don't know what they talking about. We the new generation or whatever. So it's just like we gotta start connecting the dots and teaching each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take this opportunity from this video to do that. When you turn 18, shorty, the first thing you want to do is go out here and get you a secure credit card, right? First, hold on, let's go back a little further. Fuck the streets. Get your education. Learn how to do something. Pick up a trade. Become a police officer. Um, Join the fire department. Get into construction. Go in the military and pick up some schooling. Go in the Navy. Go in the Air Force. And maybe after that, you could work at a power plant. Like for instance, right? You go in the Navy, get on one of those ships and stuff, and you learn how to operate steam turbines and stuff like that. You could get a job at a power plant. You go in the Air Force on some air traffic control stuff. Then you could come work for an airport. You could go to school while you're in there, become an engineer, and come home, hit the ground running, and go make something of yourself. Right? It's so many different options. Everybody don't necessarily have to go to college. All you gotta do is sit there while you in school, apply yourself. Right? So boom. All right. A lot of get you a secure credit card. Right? What a secure credit card is, it's basically self-explanatory. You go to a credit union, give them $500. They give you a $500 credit card. That's the limit. If you fuck up, your $500 backs the $500. What's going to happen after that is you're going to start getting a bunch of credit card offers with annual fees and stuff like that. You just let them go ahead, maybe take one of them. And after that, you're going to get credit cards without annual fees. What you do to build your credit up, you spend 10% of whatever that limit is. So let's say that $500 credit card, you only spend $50 a month, pay it on time. That'll build your credit score up, right? So when you go for that apartment, to rent that apartment, you got a decent credit score, right? Another thing they don't tell us about is investing. Get yourself a brokerage account. Pay attention to the stock market. A lot of us is hustlers by nature. We entrepreneurs. That's where we come from. Imagine if you was on Wall Street, what you could do with that same